Right, so have the Titans press. Now, this strategy is very high risk. So don't try this strategy unless you have a lot of money. So with this strategy, you're actually looking for a jackpot roll. So you're basically you're at the mercy of a really, really, really good roll. So the way it works is start off with like a $10 pass line. Unless they're going to give you better odds. Like if they'll give you 10 times odds, you can probably just work with the $5 pass line. And with this strategy, you're just going to start with $24, 6 and 8. I play 20 odds on the inside and then just 5 odds on 10 and 4. So this strategy is mostly focusing on the inside bet. You're only playing the 10 and 4 when your point goes on to it, and then you just throw like $5 or $10 odds. Um, so if you want to throw 10 odds on the 4 or 10, that's fine. So the way the strategy works is every time a 6 or 8 hits, you're going to press 6 and 8 one unit. The 5 or 9 hits, you're going to press the 5 and 9 one unit. If you roll a 7 on a come out, you reset your bets back to the beginning. So it's essentially just going to keep building up unless you either lose or roll a 7 on the come out roll. So for this strategy, I recommend having about 30 of your main bets. So you're going to want 30 times 100. You're going to need like $3,000 for your bankroll to manage the swings. And remember, this strategy is very, very high risk. So you're going to probably see a lot of downswings, but if you get on a really good upswing, it should clear most of your downswing. So if you can't keep pressing and betting with the strategy, the proper bankroll, this strategy is definitely not for you. This is a super gambling strategy. Like this is for a true gambler. All right, so let's see what happens. We are gonna press 6 and 8, one unit. So you press it 25% of your starting bet every time. Remember, the key word is the starting bet. Starting with 24, so every time a 6 or 8 hits, it's going to get pressed $6. You're not going to press any more than that. Now, these bets, you every once in a while will collect them and reset them if there is a 7 on the come out roll. Okay, there's a 7. So I will basically just demonstrate the strategy like 10 minutes and we'll see what happens. This is my first recording on presenting the strategy, so I'm not just gonna like record 10 videos and then show you one that totally just goes ape shit and wins and wins and wins. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's down $1,000 by the end of 10 minutes. It's a very high risk strategy. But like I said, if you have the proper bankroll, this is the type of bet that somebody you should probably like. This is somebody's bet who's rich. Like if you have a lot of money, like I would say, you're going out to a casino, you can gamble with $10,000, $50,000. This is the kind of strategy you're gonna want to be using. Now, if you only got like $1,000, I highly do not recommend this strategy. I would say a minimum of $5,000. I would honestly say you need like $5,000 to be playing with this strategy. And remember, when you're going to be playing with your $5,000, let's say that's your bankroll. Expect to lose the whole bankroll, because it is gambling. So with whatever you're going to gamble, expect to lose it all. So now that everybody knows the strategy, I'm going to turn some music on so that it isn't so quiet and everybody knows what I'm doing. If the 5 or 9 hits, we're pressing it, the 5 and the 9, $5 each. If 6 or 8 hits, we're going to press it $6 each. And the pass line will remain the same, except for we are going to play the odds as the place bet if it is an inside point. And that with the 10 or 4, we're just going to take 5 odds. We're not going to be doing anything with the 4 and 10. I don't know if I pressed that. Yeah, I did press it. Okay. There is a 7. Imagination over time. So I've been recording for 7 minutes. Let's play for another 8 minutes and see what happens. So everybody enjoy the Titans press. Number 1 craft strategy in the world.
See the way you move, please don't be afraid. I can see the lights where it's true, we can find a way.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Stay with me.
This is a 10 of 10 of high risk.
Baby, won't you stay?
This is almost as high risk of a strategy as you can ever use.
Baby, won't you stay?
It is extremely high risk,
We can find a
high
way.
reward.
You just make me feel happy. Won't you stay?
That is why I recommend this strategy for a true gambler. Because that's how a true gambler likes it. They like to have that thrill. So if you are a true gambler, let's say that you're rich, this is the strategy you're looking for. Remember, gamble at your own risk. Expect to lose everything. Because this strategy is designed for if you hit a really, really good roll that goes on for like an hour, you'll be up like $5,000, $10,000. So it's kind of like you're trying to hit the jackpot. So with this strategy, you're really just trying to hit the jackpot. So you just have to keep going for it if you're trying to hit the jackpot. Because you basically never know when it's gonna hit. So that is kind of the downfall of this strategy. If you don't hit the jackpot, you're basically going to lose everything. It's not really the type of strategy that breaks you. It's hit the jackpot or go broke. Really just trying to hit the jackpot. XY. Let's do 8. So if you can get 24 rolls, no 7, it's 1 out of 256. So that's kind of what you're looking for is 18 rolls, 24 rolls, 34 rolls, no 7, where you're kind of in the jackpot roll. So your odds are really, really slim, but that's basically where the money's at. And let's be honest, you know, it's a little better odds than a slot machine, right? Got 1 in 1,000 chance to hit a really big jackpot roll, whereas on a slot, it's like 1 of 5,000, 1 of 10,000, 1 of 100,000. Okay, if we hit a 7, we're going to reset. So the strategy does collect, but it doesn't collect very often. So make sure you reset any 7. So it does have a little bit of a collection threshold, which is always good to collect every once in a while or as much as you possibly can. I mean, if you get your bets up to like $60, you might want to just reset. Be safe. It's up to the gambler. It depends how you want to gamble. I mean, you could go 2 hits and collect and reset. You could go 3 hits, collect and reset if you want. Just pressed it. I gotta take that down. So we were at 24. No. 30 pays. Why did it pay 35? $30.06. Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking the odds. $30 odds bet pays 30. We are gonna press it. So you know what? Let's just make this video as long as possible. Jackpot roll. Let's have a little bit of fun. Not on a time frame budget. So remember, this strategy, you're going to go through massive downswings. So if you are not prepared to deal with a massive downswing, do not use the Titans press. Like, just seriously don't use the Titans press. You got to have deep pockets to play the Titans press. Like I said, I would recommend having $10,000 to a bankroll. You're going to be using the Titans press. And be prepared to lose all $10,000. So yeah, make sure you're only gambling for fun. Good roll might only just get you back to even with this strategy, which is why it's such a high-risk strategy. Now, if it turns into a jackpot roll, you might just be up a few $1,000s, $5,000, $10,000. It just depends how good of a roll you can actually get. Like I said, you're trying to hit the jackpot. So if you are not trying to hit the jackpot, do not use this strategy. You're purely at the mercy of hitting a fucking gigantic jackpot. I mean, even $1,000 roll is like a jackpot roll. $2,000 roll, $5,000 roll. Anything over $1,000 on this bet is like a jackpot roll. And like I said, that's the beauty of this strategy. You just don't know how big of a jackpot roll you're going to get. You might get a $2,000 jackpot roll. You might get a $5,000 jackpot roll. Might get a $10,000 jackpot roll. You might get a $20,000 jackpot roll. That's where this strategy capitalizes to the maximum. You don't get a jackpot roll, this strategy is just gonna downswing. You're gonna downswing, downswing, downswing. So I hope everybody understands what we're trying to do here with this strategy, how this strategy operates. So don't be trying to break even playing this strategy. It's not designed to break even. It's not designed to just sit there floating, not winning, not losing. It's designed to have massive downswings and massive upswings, which is the nature of the true gambler. Nature of the true gambler, they are looking for a massive upswing, which they don't necessarily mind massive downswing. So if you're the type of person that, can't handle a massive downswing, this is definitely not your strategy. Do not use this strategy not handle massive downswings. So you're going to downswing thousands of dollars with this strategy. Just trying to hit the jackpot. Like I said, you're trying to hit the jackpot. Now, if you just so happen to hit the jackpot, you could be in for some serious profit. Like, let's say, for example, the best roll of all time was in Atlantic City. That lady, she was rolling for like 3 hours straight. If anyone was using this strategy, they would have been up probably over $50,000 to $100,000 with a $100 bet, which is what it's designed for. This strategy is for the gambler, the true gambler. For a true gambler that can afford, that has deep pockets, this is your strategy. Alright, so I think everybody gets the nature of this, this bet. I'm gonna just keep playing this, and then we'll just, like, demonstrate the flow of the strategy. So the 6 and 8 is building up. Now, like I said, you can also collect anytime you want to. Like, I can collect here and reset. After 2 to 3 hits, you can always reset. If you're the type of person that doesn't want to go through massive downswings, just reset your bet after 2 or 3 hits. You're going to experience less downswing. But like I said, if you're the true gambler that's going for it, don't reset unless there is a 7 on the come out. Only reset on 7 on the come out roll. Or a 7 out, of course, on a 7 out. Like I said here, let's say every time you reach a $60 6 and 8, you can just reset it. You'll be taking an extra 30, 60, $72 profit right there. You just reset it. So if you're the type of person that wants to pocket $72 instead of risking it, just reset. There's nothing wrong with resetting after 2 or 3 hits. You hit 2 or 3 times, reset. So I'll give you an example of like when you can reset. So there's 1 hit. There's 2 hits. You could reset right there. But I recommend 3. So on the 3rd hit, I recommend resetting. If that's your style. But I mean, you could go for 4 hits, 5 hits. It's up to you. Honestly, the more you reset, the less of a downswing you're gonna experience. So like I said, if you don't like to experience downswings, reset your bet after 3, 4, 5 hits. There is nothing wrong with doing that. That's fine. It's just going to make your downswings less massive, that's all. But like I said, if you're the true gambler, you might be missing out on a jackpot roll. And I mean, like I said, if you're going for your jackpot roll, and if you're resetting your bet, your jackpot is going to be a lot smaller. That is the only downfall. Pros and cons. For every action is an opposite and equal reaction. So if you're not playing for the jackpot, just reset your bet after 3 or 4 hits. I would say reset your bet after 3 or 4 hits. If you're not trying to hit the jackpot.
3, 2, 1.
So it's up to you. You can say, hey, I'll reset my bet after 4 hits, 5 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits, 8 hits, 9 hits, 10 hits. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. I personally recommend 3 to 5 hits. I would say 3 hits is the most optimal. Go for 5 if you're kind of in the middle with gambling big. If you're right in the middle with gambling big, go for 5 hits. If you're just a crazy gambler, go for the whole jackpot. Just don't stop. Just go balls to the wall with it. So if you're very conservative and you don't like to experience downswing, go for 3 hits, 3 hits, reset. 3 hits, reset. Hits is the most optimal. It is seriously right there at the safest level, and you will honestly experience a way less severe of a downswing. Now I forgot what the 6 and 8 was at, but I'm gonna just play it at 60, or I mean 30. But 3 hits is your most optimal point. Just keep resetting. more of a gambler you are, go for an extra hit. Go for 4 hits. Go for 5 hits. Go for 6 hits. It's up to you. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. Remember, the more hits that you're gonna go for, the bigger your downswings are going to be. So, the more you keep resetting your bet, the less you're gonna have to experience and go through downswing. So, it's up to you. Alright, well, let's just keep trying to hit the jackpot. Just trying to hit the jackpot, guys. Remember, we're playing with money we can't afford to lose. We're expecting to lose it all. And if we lose it all, we'll go try to hit the jackpot another year. Try to hit the jackpot once a year, twice a year. Go for broke. You're shooting for broke. If you're trying to hit the jackpot. If you're, like I said, if you're a conservative gambler, I honestly recommend 3 hits, reset. But there are people out there that have a lot of money. So if you're the type of person, you're like, let's say you're a multi-millionaire. This is the type of strategy that's designed for like a multi-millionaire. For someone like Bill Gates. This is the type of strategy I recommend for somebody like Bill Gates. Somebody that, they lose $10,000, it's going to be like they lost $1. So if you can afford to lose $10,000 like it's $1, you definitely want to just go for the jackpot. Design. Oh, I meant to have a $10 pass line. So make sure you have deep pockets if you're gonna go play the Titans press. Now, one other thing I want to mention is I am a dealer. I am a craps dealer. I've been dealing for 12 years. To bet your dealers on the inside bet 5, 6, 8, 9, even if it's just $1, just bet $4 inside for the dealers. Bet $4 inside for the dealers. Maybe every other time it's your turn, or every time it's your. If you're the type of person who has deep pockets and you're rich, just put the dealers on the 5, 6, 8, 9 for $4. Every time you're gonna go for a new roll, because you want to have the dealers on your side, because the pit boss kind of looks for that, and if they see you're taking care of the dealers, you're gonna get better comps, you're gonna get better service, and you're more likely to get like free rooms. And if you're a big bettor, a big gambler, they might even comp you a suite. They'll probably comp you a free suite if they see you betting the dealers $4 inside every time. Like I said, if you do that 100 times, $4, that's like $400. Alright, so that adds up. It adds up really quickly. And it's just generous. It's like if you go out to eat, you tip your server. You're always going to be tipping. So, and it also keeps the dealers awake by keeping the game alive for them. You want to keep your dealers awake. The better energy you get going, generally speaking, the better the dice tend to be. So, you know, if your dealer is unhappy with you and then they want you to lose, you might be feeding some bad mojo into the energy field. Don't want to be feeding bad energy into the mojo field. So yeah, just betting them on that $4 inside bet, maybe even $1 hard $6, hard 8 every once in a while to mix it up. So like just throw $4 inside and then say, oh, here's $1 hard 6, hard 8. You want to do all 4 hard ways for them? Go ahead and say here's $4 for the hard way. I personally recommend the hard 6, hard 8, $1 each. Because it pays better than a 10 and 4. 10 and 4, a hard 10, a hard 4 pays 7 to 1. A hard 6, hard 8 pays 9 to 1. And like I said, it's only $1. So, you know, you're placing these small bets that go a long way. Like I said, if you're doing a $4 bet for the dealers every time, that's going to add up. If you do that 100 times for $4, you're basically tipping them $400. But, you know, they're gambling. Now they're going to be right there with you. They're going to be awake. They're not going to be falling asleep. They might have even came in dealing halfway asleep because, you know, people have busy nights, right? Just keep them up on that $4 action all day and all night. They're going to be woke up. You're going to wake them up. So you want to keep those dealers awake. You don't want them to be hoping you lose your money. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, if we're sitting there dealing to somebody for 6 hours and they don't even bet for us once, we're sitting there like, man, I hope they lose all their money. Fuck this guy. And you can just feel the bad. It's like such a bad vibe. It's such a bad vibe. When, you know, you're sitting there playing at a dealer's table for 6 hours and you don't even bet for them one time. So you can just tell, like, they don't like you. You can just tell they want you to lose. They're all hoping you lose. Like, oh, I hope this guy loses. Hurry up and lose. You don't want to be that guy where all the dealers are like hating you and want you to lose. Because it's just such a bad energy, such a bad mojo, such a bad vibe. And then, you know, that person might be sitting there like, why is everybody so quiet? Why is everybody so, why doesn't anybody want me to win? And then they wonder why, when they don't even bet for the dealers one time for 6 hours, everyone's all hoping to God they lose. Like, oh man, I hope this guy loses. Gets the fuck out of here. So it's like, don't be that guy sitting there at a craps table for 6 hours all night and you don't even bet for the dealers one time. Like, really? Have some have some class, guys. Have some class. And think about it. If you were the dealer, if you're dealing craps, you're gonna want these players to be betting too. So, you know, comes around, goes around, you know. Don't be greedy. Don't go gambling if you can't keep the dealers on some small bets, even if it's just every once in a while. even if you just throw them out that $4 bet twice an hour, 3 times an hour, everyone should be able to afford a $4 bet 2 times, 3 times an hour. I mean, bare minimum, throw out that $4 bet 2, 3 times an hour. Don't be that guy sitting there that everybody just hopes to God loses all their money. Like I said, I mean, if you have deep pockets and if you can bet it for them every time, go for it. Bet them $4 every time. If you're a little bit more conservative, you don't have that much money, do it 2 to 5 times per hour. Alright, well, let's just keep trying to hit a jackpot roll. Hit a point of 6, so we will press the 6 and the 8 up. Honestly, when I'm sitting there dealing, even if I get a $4 inside bet from someone that never bets for us, you're gonna wake me up. I'm gonna wake up. A lot of dealers expect a lot more than I do. Like, I would be happy if everyone was just betting $4 inside for us, even if it was 2 to 5 times an hour. Most dealers are gonna expect you to do bets like that, like at least 5 times, 6 times an hour, or they're just gonna be falling asleep. So it just depends on the type of dealer that you got. But I mean, honestly, if everybody does it, if you got 8 players at the table, everybody does it 2 to 5 times per hour, the dealers are going to be making plenty of money. Okay, we hit a 7 on the come out. We're going to reset. We want everybody to win, because the more you guys win, the more likely we're gonna get tipped. So no matter who you are, even if you're that person that's never tipping, we do want you to win, because I do tend to find that even if somebody doesn't tip all night, if they win, they're gonna throw you some money. Like, it almost doesn't matter who they are. If they end up winning, they're gonna tip you even a little bit. So we want everybody to win, because we're more likely to get tipped and make money. So that's why I'm showing you guys this strategy. It's because we want you guys to stick to the low house edge bets. So at least if you're sticking to this bet, you're not playing the field, for God's sake, don't be that person sitting there playing the field for 6 hours. Please, just don't do it. I mean, you're only gonna win playing the field every once in a blue moon. Short term. Stay away from the hot bets. If you're gonna pop the hard ways, you might as well bet the hard ways all day. The hard way bets are way better than the hot bets. Hopping the hard ways. If you want to hop the hard ways, just play the hard ways. And you have more chances to actually hit your hard way anyway. Why would you hop it? For God's sake, don't do hop bets. Whatever you do, don't do hop bets. Don't do any of those middle bets. Don't do any craps. Don't do any 7. Don't do field. Stay completely away from all those hop bets. Those bets are a bad habit. That is where the casino makes most of their money. Over 50% of the money that the craps table, the casino's making on the craps table, is going to be coming off of those hot bets. Don't go donating your money playing those hot bets. You're literally donating your money. You're giving your money away if you're sitting there playing the center bets. It's absolute suicide. It is complete suicide to be trying to do hot bets. It's a complete waste. Hopping the reds, playing any craps. Just don't even do it. You're there to gamble. You're not there to insure. Don't be trying to insure your bet. Alright? Because, like, normally if you're betting any red or a craps, you're just trying to insure your bet in case it loses. Alright, that is not a good gambler mindset. Oh, I want to ensure that I don't lose. I don't want to lose. Don't have that mindset that I need to ensure my bet so that I don't lose. If that's your mindset, that you're going to insure your bet because you don't want to lose, you've already lost. You seriously already lost. Because that is where they make their money. Those bets are going to eat you alive. They are absolutely going to destroy you. Like I said, that is like 50% of where they make all their money. At least if you stick to your place bets and your odds, there's a much lower house advantage. So let me give you an example. On this 5 and 9, every time I get paid, that should pay $30. It's gonna pay $28. They're only shorting it $2. Alright, on any craps, let's say I do a $10 any craps. If I hit any craps, they're shorting it 1 payout. It should pay 8 to 1. So if I'm betting $10 on any craps, they're gonna be keeping $10. All right, what do you want them taking out of your profit? $2 or $10? And like I said, the hard ways, you can play the hard ways lightly. The hard ways aren't that bad. As long as you're not betting the farm on it. Don't go betting the farm on the hard ways. Because they have a high house edge. Let me explain. A hard 6, a hard 8 should pay 10 to 1. So if you do a $10 hard 6, a $10 hard 8, every time they pay you, it's like they're keeping $10. See, if you're doing a $20 5 and 9, they're only keeping $2 every time you get paid. That is where they make their money. They make most of their money on all those center bets. Just have to stay away from them. So, for example, if you know that your 5 and 9 is going to be shorted $2 every time it gets paid, stick to $2 hard way bets. Now, if you get paid on a hard way, they're only keeping $2. That's relative what they're keeping on the 5 and the 9. Maybe go for double. Maybe go for 4. Because you know that they're keeping $2. Okay, well, let's do $4. So, maximum go 2 times whatever the 5 and 9 is going to be shorting on your main bet. Now, let me explain to you what's happening with the 6 and the 8. What's happening with the 6 and the 8? Every $6 that you bet, they're keeping 20 cents. That's why it's almost most highly recommended to stay with the place bet 6 and the 8. Because on that $4 6, they're only shorting my payout 80 cents. So every time I get paid on a 6 or an 8, with the $24 bet, it's like I'm only getting shorted 80 cents. That is where the casino makes their money, is the house edge. A bet that doesn't pay what it actually is supposed to pay for a complete fair bet. Now, a field bet, let's give you an example. $10 field, the 2 and 12 is supposed to pay triple. So if you're doing a $10 field, every time you hit a 2 and 12, they're keeping $10. So let's just say it's expected they're going to keep $20 per cycle on just a $10 bet. So you can see why the field is such a bad bet. You're betting $10, but every time you hit 2 and 12, which is expected to happen twice per 36 rolls, they're keeping $10. They're keeping $20 of your $10 field bet, and that's why nobody can survive in the field. You cannot survive in the field. You're never going to be able to survive in the field. In fact, you can't even survive playing these bets up here. If you just keep doing it, you're not going to be able to survive, because the house edge is always going to build up. It's going to build up, and build up. So we hit a 7, we're gonna reset. Hey, what happened to our audio?
Hey, yo. We're going deeper.
Okay, so this is about gonna wrap up this session on the Titans press. I basically covered all the aspects of the bet. Hopefully I gave everybody a little bit of a better understanding about how house advantage works. So, you know, that really wasn't too bad of a session. We're only down like $200 here. We've had plenty of chances to try to hit that jackpot roll. The more you keep doing this, the more likely you're gonna hit a jackpot roll. It's it's only sooner or later, you're gonna hit a jackpot roll. So if you can get away only down $200 and you're playing for a few hours, that's not bad.
We're going deeper. Hey, yo. We're going deeper.
Okay, we're gonna play one more roll, and then when we lose, I'm gonna end this tutorial. And good luck to everybody with the strategy. Gamble responsibly.
We're going deeper.
And remember, I am not responsible for any of your guys' losses. You're gambling at your own risk. I've already told you, when you go bring your money to the craps table, you're gonna expect to gamble for broke. You should expect to be gambling for broke. You should expect to lose every dollar that you're gonna put on that table. You know what? You're being naive. Not expect to lose all of your money that you bring to the craps table. All of the money you bring to the craps table, expect to lose it. So make sure that if you're going to play craps, just have fun. Make sure you're doing it to have a good time and have fun.
We're going deeper. Hey, yo.
Gamble for broke, guys. Gamble for broke.
We're going deeper.
Expect to lose everything. Everything you bring to that craps table, you better expect to lose it. Don't expect to lose your money going to a craps table. You are being naive.
We're going deeper. Hey, yo. We're going deeper. Hey, yo.
Make sure you just have a good time.
We're going deeper.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
This is a really good bet to go out on, guys. Oh, we hit another one.
We're going deeper.
Guys, this roll is epic. Oh my god, we hit another one. We're up to $90. So right here, I would recommend resetting. But, you know, since we're playing free money, we're gonna lose it. Alright, but if we reset it, we would only have 20, 40, 60, 80, $88. So let's see. We could pocket $260 we could pocket $172 and have $388 plus. We could be up $560 if we pocketed it. Because right here, I would recommend just pocketing your money. Too bad we didn't roll a 7 on the come out. So had we have rollen a 7 on the come out, we would have reset. Can we get another number? No way. There's no way we're gonna hit another number. Oh my god, we hit another one. This is epic. No way. We cannot. There's no way we're gonna hit another one. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god, we hit another one. No way. Oh my god, that was insanity. Holy, and that's why if you just keep gambling, because if we would have just reset our losses, we would have been up 560. We're up 578. You know, if you're going for that jackpot, you might as well just go for that jackpot. Alright, well everybody, have a good one. We're going to keep this video under 1 hour.